He's got a lot of he's got a lot of black blood in him. Harold Conrad's Jew.
So there are exceptions. There are exceptions.
No, listen. What I'm saying to you is this. I'm saying that Elijah Muhammad, our leader, teaches us this, and I believe everything he say. So it's not for me to prove that. You must remember, you have not lynched me. It wasn't the Germans that did this to us. It wasn't the white Canadians who's right on our border. He put emphasis on the American devils. He's missioned to America by God to preach the truth. So what I'm saying, let's say we got one white fella in America who has proved that he means right. Let's say we got another one. White people have died in demonstrations for black people. Now, here's the position I'm in. Here's 10,000 whites coming to kill me. And in those 10,000, or let's say here's 10,000 rattlesnakes coming to bite me. And in those 10,000, there was 1,000 that didn't mean no harm. And I knew there was a good 1,000 snakes out there, but they all look alike. Now, what should I do? Should I keep the door open and let the 10,000 in, hoping that the 1,000 will unite and save me and one bite or kill me? Or should I just be safe and shut the door? So we have white people say, I mean right. I have a black husband. Oh, my children are black. I love everybody. I really believe you. But I'm sorry, man, there's 10 more thousand behind you that don't feel that way. I'm just sorry, but what am I going to do? So I like to say this. That I know, I'll bet my hand on my family's life now, that there's some whites that mean right and sorry that they were from this race. But there's so few until it don't really matter, until I can't forget all the lynching, all the depriving, all the murder, everything that's been happened, because there are two that mean right.
Right, but don't
see, when America dropped bombs on Vietnam, she drops them.
Okay.
Babies, boys, when she dropped the bomb on Japan, she dropped it. They don't say some innocent, they just said war. So when a person in Belfast leave a bomb, they don't say, well, there's a kid that's innocent in here. There's an old lady, she's blind. They just, boom, throw the bomb. So what I'm saying, not because they do, we have a problem. It's black and white. And maybe there's a few voices, I mean right, but there's so many that don't. So we have to look at the problem as a whole. I want to get that plain. I know there are whites that mean right.
Okay. You yourself have some little white blood in you.
Yeah, what are you saying?
You feel totally Negro, or do you feel
black?
Yeah.
Well, nobody is really totally. Like Chinese are yellow, they say, but they're not really yellow. They say you white. Well, give me something white. You don't look white. Here's white. See, this is white. You're not white. You kind of pinkish.
It's okay.
You're not white. See, that's white.
Right.
So I'm not black, but I'm considered black. But as far as the blood is concerned, some people say, you talk so bad about us in America. You have white blood in you. How did I get white blood in me?
Well, you know,
way back 100 and something years ago, the old slave master's wife used to get tired. And he would sneak back in old Granny's shack. And old Granny had big hips, and she was pretty and had a big breasts and big legs, and she was strong. She worked all day to clean up the white lady's house, raise the white lady's babies, and the old white lady was tired and weak, and old black slave was back there all strong, and he would slip back at night and close the door, and you know what he would do?
I can guess.
You can guess what he would do, and then... And then here come me, half black. See?
If we can get back to fighting for just a moment. When a fight is coming up...
They laughing because they know what I'm talking about.
Everybody knows what you're talking about. But when a fight is coming up, you, it appears to me, deliberately build up a lot of pressure. To intimidate your opponent.
And it intimidates the people. See, in America, the black people are always taught to be humble. You know, yes, boss. I'm sorry. Hey, boy, break. Yes, boss. Yes, boss. And never has a slave got up and said, I am the greatest. I'm beautiful. I'm pretty. I cannot lose. They said, that nigger talks too much. The nigger needs a good whooping, and they pay money to see me beat. And I go to the bank laughing, 100,000, 200,000, 300. I am the greatest. That nigger talks, he's cocky. 1, 2, 3. So like this is why I build up. Like when I fought Jerry Quarry, I said the last of the white hopes. You know.
But I saw
So
you
this
looking,
builds up
I saw you
tension.
looking at Jerry Quarry at the weigh-in the other night on television last month, and you were giving him this stare, and he was staring back at you. Was he frightening you, or were you frightening him, or was neither of you frightening the other?
Well, I don't think neither of us was frightened, but I'm psyching him, so he lets me know he's not scared. But I don't see him or see me. I see people like you watching, but mainly in America. And they were looking and building it up to be a race war. I said, you don't stand a chance. I'm gonna run you out of the ring. And people in Alabama, Mississippi, and Georgia, whoop that nigger! He talks too damn much! Hey, let's go see this fight! I don't really hate nobody, but people are so small-minded, it's easy to lead them. You know how you ever see the wrestlers? How there's always a good wrestler and a bad one. And he sticks his finger in his eye, and the guy shakes it off in 2 minutes, his eyes clear up, and he sticks it in again, and he hits his back, and everybody hate him. He'll win the first round. And then the second round, the good fella wins, and that's what everybody come to see, though. Bad villain be beat up. I like to be the villain. But the things I'm telling you now, I won't tell in America on television because they'll start liking me. They say, oh, he's just tricking us. But when I get back to America, I'll be bad.
Yeah, but you talk to people in the ring. You appear
I
to
want
be...
to smile, but I don't.
You appear to be talking to...
What'd you say?
You appear when you're fighting.
I do.
Quite often.
I do.
To talk.
I talk.
What are you saying? Or,
Well,
or can you repeat that?
Well, some of them I won't repeat. But I have a few things to say, not for the public, but to confuse my opponent. Like I might say to a white fighter, listen, while I'm in the clinch, the Black Panther's outside. You don't stand a damn chance tonight, boy. Now burn your house down. He look at me, this guy's crazy. I have a lot of things I say.
Do you ever get into the ring hating the man you're
No,
going to fight?
never.
Do you get in with anxiety or fear?
I'm nervous because of the talking that I do, and I have to back it up. I think about people. I'm on a hell of a spot. I'm on a heck of a spot. Can you imagine Blue Lewis whooping me? I'd have to.
Frankly,
I couldn't
no.
go back to America. No.
Do you have any private life at all, Muhammad?
Yeah.
Because all the time
And
I've seen you in Ireland, up in your hotel and back and forth, people are staring at you, looking at you, wanting to touch you, wanting to talk to you.
Yeah, I have private life.
Well, you're a young man of 30. This seems to be a perpetual trot around the world that you do with people, Hey.
When I'm out, I rest at nights, and when I'm at home, like they have a saying, a prophet is never honored in his own home. Like when I leave home, I expect this, I'm new. You let me stay here 1 year and they get tired of me. I'll lessen that. You see me every day, I'm coming like the Beatles. When they hit America, at home they were nothing. Tom Jones, and he comes to America, Tom! I mean, like when I come out, when I go home, I'm tired of that big man.
But the other day I saw...
The
other day I saw a small boy sparring and boxing with you and so on. Do men ever try to do this? Does a man ever come up to you and say, look,
If he dreamed it, he better wake up and apologize. Never no trouble out of nobody. I don't have no trouble.
Muhammad, are you a wealthy man?
Yes.
I mean, are you a millionaire?
2 times.
Are you a big spender? Do you spend a lot of money?
Yeah, I'm stopping now. Yeah, I got too many cars. I got 6 cars, 3 of them Rolls Royces, which I don't need. And you come up and pour.